Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Night Guy here. Do we have here before us? Well, this is, it's advertised as a brigandine, but it's really not. It's pretty much just a crudely made coat of plates. This particular model here was made by Medieval Gears, which, honestly, I will not knock them. I did some research on this one before I purchased it. It did get some negative reviews, but for what I've seen that it offers, I think it will suit my needs. Um, and as far as medieval gears is concerned, actually most of the gambesons that I had purchased, that I use for training on the channel, is from them. The owner of the company was very nice and helping making sure that I got them all correctly sized. So I'll definitely give them a thumbs up. As far as this is concerned, I saw a video on this and they pointed out pretty well what it is. The form and fit isn't necessarily the greatest. It's pretty big, as you can see. Um, it does have steel plates in it. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me see if I can see versus hitting just fabric. There's some steel plates in there, but they are scattered. You can see square, 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 as the pattern goes. So there's definitely gaps in between. Mainly the most disappointing gap is right here down the center. So essentially if a weapon comes in, and hits you down the center, you're pretty much vulnerable, which isn't a good idea. This is a little rondo dagger I have that I'm using here to demonstrate and kind of use as a pointer. So if I came in and stabbed there, not a good idea. Here you're protected, but even through the gaps, it's kind of almost senseless to make an armor that way, I would say. But hang on, because we're going to get to the good part. However, there's a but to it. I like this, mainly because of the fabric. This is a nice, durable fabric, almost like canvas, I want to say. The button setup isn't too bad, with the straps. It's on the side, so it might be a little bit of a pain in the butt to get on. These little like button rivet design, these aren't too bad. I think they actually look really cool. I think personally this thing looks awesome on. Tie a nice belt on it, it fits well. Me personally, I'm a slimmer guy, so when I put this on and I tie the belt around it, as it tightens up on my waist, it kind of compresses in. So effectively enough, it kind of closes up some of the gaps. Would I recommend wearing it into battle? Not at all. I wouldn't recommend wearing any of the armor that I have inside an actual battle against real bladed weapons. My armor's not made for that. But I think it would be a great LARPing piece for controlled pace sparring and training like we do. I think this is decent, especially with rounded weapons like this. They're not the safest. So, don't go on my recommendation. Only train with what you're comfortable with. But anyhow, I think if I pair this up with chainmail, which is something I am definitely a big fan of doing. I love the surcoat chainmail, with the padded garments underneath. I love that style of armor from that time period. So essentially, to me, I think this would work well as kind of a reinforced surcoat with some nice chainmail shirt underneath. You should be ready to go. One of the other biggest pluses that I like about this is, they model it, they say it's a brigandine, but really look at this. This has some nice shoulders, and if you, let me set this down here, if you extend up on the outfit, you go up, look towards the bottom, it almost has a built-in skirt, if you could see that there, here. Yeah, nice little built-in skirt as well. So you have shoulders, which have steel plates, and a skirt that kind of has some steel plates. So to me, this is a coat of plates. Hands down, sorry Medieval Gears, this is not a brigandine, this is a coat of plates, and a crude one at that, but it will make a very nice sort of surcoat with a nice belt. And most brigandines that you get, and I am looking to get an actual more correctly made coat of plates for the channel coming up soon. Doing some investigating to see if I can find a good one that'll fit right. But most brigandines that you will get, they're just cuirasses. which they just only cover your chest, your abdomen sometimes not even the lower abdomen. Definitely not the shoulders, definitely not the upper thighs or the waist. So this is really not bad for the money. I spent about $100 on this. Steel plates. I think it's gonna go very well. I'm really looking forward to testing it out, which we will be doing very soon here. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us.